thanks so much for coming on the show today then, Melissa. Can you just tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do?
Yeah, thanks so much for having me. It's so exciting. So I'm Melissa McNaughton. I'm 31 years old. I'm from Glasgow, and I've got a multi-award winning salon in the West End called Max Hair Studio.
Perfect. So when did you start out in here, and is that where you always seen yourself being?
So I did hair and beauty actually at college just as a hobby. I honestly didn't think it was going to turn into a career. I just thought, oh, I'll do my pals' nails, I'll do my own nails, I'll colour my mum's hair. And I didn't think I would turn it into a career. And I got to that stage and I was like, hang on, like, I love this. Why not? Why not just do it? And next year it'll be 10 years that I've had the salon.
Wow, that's so good.
Yeah.
Perfect. So I guess it's not where you've seen yourself then. What did you do before here?
So before I was like trying everything. I was a bingo caller. And I used to wear roller skates and skate around the bingo hall. I worked with jewellery. I was a diamond expert, and then, gosh, when I was 19, I worked in casinos as well. It's been so random, but it just goes to show, like, you can just turn your hobbies into a career.
Yeah, that's so good. So you do have, as you said, your award-winning salon in Glasgow, and you do training. So do you have a big team, and what would your advice be on managing a team as well now?
So managing a team can be really difficult. It can, because we've all got all our own little personalities.
Yeah.
But I have found, like, see, when you've got the right people and they're really passionate about what they do, then it can really, really work out. And I got my teaching qualification a few years ago because I'm so passionate about hair extensions. I really wanted to pass that on to other people. And I started up with a company called Hair Made Easy, and I'm their Scottish educator.
Oh, brilliant. That's so good. So do you like the teaching side of things as well as the custom side of based things then as well?
Yeah, so like I love all my clients, like they're all brilliant, and because I mainly focus now on hair extensions, I see them for aftercare like every 3-4 weeks just to do all their checkups. So we've all become really close, which is so lovely.
Yeah.
And I think just because I have really enjoyed my whole journey in the hair industry and now going on to teaching, I really want other people to experience that too and build relationships with their clients and start friendships and just really enjoy and have a passion for what they do.
Yeah. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. So for anyone that's maybe themselves working at the moment, what would your advice be to them if they want to branch out and, build a team?
So I would say just go for it, because this was something that I had in my mind as well. When I was about to open up the salon, I was doing everything mobile, and it was fun, it was great, and I was like, well, it's time to expand. And I was really nervous about starting up a team because you do have the hairdressing industry has this kind of persona of being a bit bitchy.
Yeah.
So I'm not like that. I'm like a really happy person. So I was really worried about all the kind of bitchiness that could have came with it. But like I said, when you get the right people, it's fine. And you know what? We all work as a team, but you're solely focused on that one client as well. So you've got to kind of take it as it comes. But starting up a team, if you really want it, go for it, because that's how you expand in business, and that's how you can make really good money as well if you are really wanting to push yourself.
Yeah, that's good. So you've chose Glasgow obviously as your salon area. So what kind of factors would you say to look for with salon? Like, how did you come to that decision?
So when I was first starting out, I started with the help of the Prince's Trust. They were really good in helping you do like your marketing, your business plan, getting in touch with suppliers, they were fantastic. So they helped me a lot. But when it came to picking the area, I was kind of like, go big or go home, West End. So I wanted to really start off with something really big and just go for it. So I was having a look around and like all about the area. I was standing outside. I had little like pamphlets of paper which I was giving out to people. I was doing questionnaires. So I really researched the market around me, and they were like, well, yep, we are looking for a new hair salon in the area. So I knew straight away if I marketed it correctly, then I would be fine.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
I like the market research. That's so good.
Yeah, like I was just kind of like, well, I need to do it right. So I was like, well, I'm going to ask everybody in the area because that's going to be the clientele I'm wanting to go for.
Yeah, totally
So
makes sense. Actually, it's a good
yeah,
idea.
I was out rain and shine with my little clipboard on Byers Road,
Really?
probably annoying everybody. Like, hello.
That's so funny. So younger Melissa, then, what were you like growing up at school? Did you have this like business mindset? Did you think you would have a business? Did you see that with like your mum and dad growing up, or?
Yeah, so my dad was always in sales
Right.
and my mum was self-employed. So I have grown up with that, but my goodness, in school, I was wanting to be a vet. And then like there was a time where I was thinking about like being a midwife as well. So I didn't really know exactly what I wanted to do. I just kind of studied for my exams, and then when I got what I was looking for, I just took it from there. I was really shy when I was in school, and like the person that I am today, I wish that I could have kind of went back and spoke to like the younger me and said like, you know what, be a little bit more confident like in yourself, because I'm a completely different person now today than what I was back in
Yeah.
high school.
I think I was like really shy in high school. I think doing beauty and obviously hair as well, I think it brings you out a bit more, doesn't it? It kind of pushes you because you need to speak to clients and, you know.
That's it, exactly. And as well, it's like you're selling yourself because yeah, you could be fantastic at what you do, but see if like you're not a nice person and you're not friendly, then you're not going to get the customers coming back. So it is really about selling yourself and your work, but also being really nice and being really genuine too.
Yeah, that's good. So do you think mentors are important?
I really do, because in this day and age now, we've got social media, we've got podcasts, and we've got influencers out there. So I really think that business mentors are really important, especially for someone wanting to start out in business. When I was younger, I looked towards my mum because my mum was self-employed, and I watched her work so hard to get where she wanted to be and have a great business. So because I was brought up around that and watching her, that really did help me with starting with the Princess Trust as well. You are given a business mentor.
Okay.
So I had a lovely mentor who was a lawyer, and he had some clients that had hair salons, beauty salons. So when I was taking advice, it was fantastic because I knew I was getting the right advice.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's good to know as well for anyone listening.
Yeah,
That's what you get involved with that, isn't it?
definitely. The Princess Trust are fantastic. They've
Mhm.
got so many programs you can go on. You've got your starting up business, get into retail, get into hospitality. They're fantastic.
Yeah, that sounds so good. So also, Melissa, do you believe in a positive mindset? Is that something you practice and think helps with success?
Yeah, definitely. I have read the book The Secret
Mm-hmm.
over and over again, and it is so good. I really believe in like the law of attraction,
Mm-hmm.
and I try every morning to think something positive, and I always feel a bit daft because I always think, God, I'm just talking to myself all the time because I'm wanting to bring all these positive affirmations together.
Yeah.
So I really think having a positive attitude can get you really far.
Yeah, oh, that's good. I know, I love a positive attitude.
Yeah.
So where do you see yourself and your business then in 10 years' time?
Oh, in 10 years.
Yeah.
So I have just launched my own hair extension brand,
Oh, okay.
and because of COVID-19, it's kind of stopped
Mhm.
at the moment. So I am really wanting to push that because I would love to then, because I only use it in the salon at the moment for my clients, so
Mhm.
it's only exclusive to us. So in the future, I would really like to have a full website which would be selling like to trade,
Yeah.
to other salons all across the UK. I really would love for that to happen within the next 10 years, and also take the education side just that wee bit further too.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. So last two questions then to end on the show. What's your best or most worthwhile investment you've ever made?
So oh, the best investment I would say obviously it is the salon, because
Hmm.
10 years later,
Yeah.
I am still going, and that was really good. But I wouldn't say it was the worst either, but it's been very hard.
Yeah.
So I found that when you do go into business, you got to put your all, you got to put 100% into it. When I first opened, oh, I was knackered because I didn't know the area. So I would be open at 9 in the morning until 6 at night, and I'd work 7 days a week because I had to get to know the market. And I did that for ages. And I found out that nobody's really out and about in this area at 9 in the morning.
Yeah.
So I had to alter like times, etc. And yeah, I wouldn't say the salon is the worst experience, but it's been the hardest.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's been
Yeah.
the hardest as well.
That's, I know it is hard, but worthwhile, I guess.
Yeah, totally. It's so worthwhile, but I'm knackered.
And also then in the last 5 years, what's a new habit or belief that has improved your life?
Last 5 years, new habit. I have just kind of tried to keep everything the exact same. Oh, I will say though, everybody that kind of like comes into your life and comes on this journey with you, we are all, I wouldn't say not in it for the same kind of thing. I've like became really good friends with my members of staff,
Mhm.
and when it's time for them to move on, as they do, as everybody does, I get really upset and I take it really personally. Um, but it's not like that at all, because like goodness, when I look back, I have left jobs,
Yeah.
and that's just what happens. So I've learned to accept the fact that yes, this is my shop, this is my business, my baby, and other people have their futures for
Yeah.
them as well. So I've tried so hard not to become so close, because I miss the friendships that I've had with my girls. But when it's time for them to move on, I'll support them no matter what they do. But I've tried to kind of make it a habit now to stop being so friendly and getting so close, because everybody's on their own path. Like, they're not on my path.
Yeah.
They're all on their own individual journeys. So I need to stop being so close, because I'm like, oh, bye friend. So that's, yes, I would say in the past 5 years I've really tried to make sure that I'm, yeah, keeping my guard up like a little bit more.
Mhm. Yeah, that is a good habit, I guess, because that is something that does happen in the beauty and hair industry, isn't it? Like everybody, well, not everybody, obviously there is workers, but I mean, most people do move on, don't they? So,
Yeah, that's it. And like, I'm all for like people going up and starting their own business,
yeah.
because that's what I did, and I'm now following my dream. So I want other people to do the same. But then when they go and do it, I'm like, oh, bye. Like, I miss you. so
Yeah, that's so
so
funny.
I'm kind of like, yeah.
Oh, well, that's a good one to work on then.
Yeah.
So where can people find the salon then, or you on social media?
Yeah, so on social media, I am Max Hair Studio, and my hair extension brand is Ivy Headquarters. And for anybody looking for training, it's on the Instagram and on the website Hair Made Easy, and then you just click Scotland and you'll find me.
Perfect. Well, thanks so much for coming on again the show, Melissa. It's been so good to talk to you.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's been lovely.